Welcome to the most punctual D&D podcast on the internet. If you're not 10 minutes late, you're too early.
You're lying, and that's kind of sus.
I don't need any more of your Among Us bullshit right now. Oh my god. Holy shit, you want Hannah's outfit? Yeah, show him the bottom.
What?
Chat said, "Holy shit, I want
Why you
Hannah's
gotta call
outfit."
her out like that? That's so rude.
What's rude about those fucking fly ass pants? What's rude about that?
They've seen these pants.
I can assure you.
They're like colorful sweatpants.
I thought the same thing when you turned on the camera today. I was like, "Oh, you look nice," and then you stood up. I was like, "And the party's on the bottom." So it's okay. Literally, that's how all of us operate, except for Alex, who wears pants, which is real strange.
I have shorts on.
I'm wearing
I don't
sweatpants
even
and a
understand.
t-shirt. Like, I'm not.
I don't understand that. No, all of us are fine from the top, from the middle to the top. It's when you get to the pants area. I work at home. I'm not trying to do that
I
shit.
wear plain black pants, so they kind of go with everything.
Well,
Or leggings. Leggings look cute with everything too.
pants are prison. So, I don't think we have any announcements today. Although, I am working in conjunction with another creator here on the platform that happens to own a brick and mortar game shop. And with the COVID, obviously, there's an ethical dilemma to having people live play in your brick and mortar game store. So he has been expanding into the interwebbies shipping thing. It's not ready yet, but we might be starting a sort of scratch each other's back arrangement where from time to time we might be able to get some stuff for the stream, and we also might be able to provide coupons for those of you who your local game stores might be shut down during the COVID, and also just a fella that I think runs businesses pretty ethically. So I'm happy to support him. I'm not going to give too much information, but also runs a game with several non-me's, which is nice. Not a lot of cis het in that there player group, which is cool. So I thought it'd be a cool addition to the community. So we'll see. We're kind of working on that. So maybe you guys will have some more deals for stuff in the future. What else we got? We still have merch for the things. That's still live.
Yeah, actually, I just checked Teespring today, and there was like a payout because people had gotten some stuff. There is still old merch. We have the old character merch, and we have just the normal Charisma Saves logo merch. If you're interested in getting like a t-shirt or a hoodie, the hoodies are really cozy. So if you're into that,
are really cozy, and the art is delicious. God, I felt like I had something else to say, but I could be forgetting. I don't know. Anyways, so this is our 81st episode. I don't know why that's significant, but I actually remember the number this time, so that's good. Oh, and I have for those of you who watch on the welcome. See, it's playing right now. That just happened. I just finished rendering the reason it's been taking so long. I just finished rendering that episode that Ellie shut the computer off.
oh,
Nice.
And so I have a bunch that I'm going to upload to the YouTube channel soon. And then in between that's gonna have a makeover, so it's gonna be all Charisma Saves all the time. So it's gonna be fun. What else has been happening? I think that's it. It's really just it. We also have Hannah and I have an idea for a one shot, and I'm wondering if we want to save that for after the campaign is over, so we can hurry to the end, or because although I guess I don't know what Professor wants to do.
Whatever you think would be best. I do want to do that
I
at
have
some
no
point,
idea
though,
what's
because I
going
think it
on.
would be very funny.
We have been talking about this for months, and yeah, so we have a really good idea for one shot that is technically in canon with everything. I also have another idea for a one shot through all of this. So yeah, I just we got a lot of stuff that we want to do. Yeah, I'm excited. Plus all the other campaigns I run are all in canon with everything. So it's a big intertwined meat mess. Imagine not watching Charisma Saves live. Yeah, some people watch it live and then watch it again, which is wild to me. That's a lot of time. How many hours are we at now? Who's the one that checks that? I don't want to.
I think it's Pan.
I think so.
It's Pan.
Yeah.
If I go
Panacea.
to
Panacea. Vin Panacea.
if I go to the playlist, does it have a full runtime?
So what are we on? When are we on runtime, Vin? It's a lot. It was so much. And this is just live, not how much we played before we started the
500
stream.
hours
It's a
or something.
lot of time.
Like,
Yeah, a lot, basically.
Why can't I hear anything? Turn your
over
volume up.
300 hours.
It's over 305 hours. Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's just streamed.
That's just
That's
streamed.
not counting.
That doesn't.
We're probably
yeah.
over 5 if you count the whole.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is like one of Hannah's Skyrim files.
This is half of my League hours.
This is
Not
this
Skyrim
is,
files,
this is,
Fallout
This
files.
is a tenth of the
probably.
time I've spent playing sports video games on World
True.
Degenerate Trash.
Yep.
I have just worked that in now because apparently that's what we say a lot. Degenerate
It's
Trash.
1/4 of my time spent playing Destiny,
Oh,
probably.
I was doing Twitter memes. Anyway, so yeah, I think we're good unless anybody has something else to say. I think we're good to go.
No.
Good to go.
Good to go.
Last we left off, the Keepers of Eight had successfully traveled back in time to retrieve the Hartnell, the Professor's time-traveling, multi-purpose super box that's definitely not a trademark issue at all. You had gotten it back from the Monitor, the Professor's father, back in time from whence she had come. Along the way, you took Sig, a ally to the Keepers of Eight that has been there since literally session 1, a gnomish inventor and wizard that has helped the Keepers of Eight many times, who also, as it happens, was a victim of the Institute in the city of Tranquis, and fellow time traveler on accident. So, after a series of events, you managed to escape the city unscathed after knocking over a convenience store and doing some other important things, like obtaining mini tacos. You went to Sig's hometown, where people rejoiced in his return after many years of being away. You met a lot of the people in his life. You met his mother. You met apparently a sort of old flame. You hung out, spent a lot of time, and the plan was for Sig to keep the Hartnell in stasis with a spell, keep it safe, and you were to be able to return to it at some point in the future, at any time, once you activated it. And you did so. 5,000 years in the future, you head back. Sure enough, the Hartnell's there, without Sig, who, it seems, had always planned on staying behind, based on the note he sent you and left for you, and some of the possessions he gave to you and left behind for you for when you returned. After dealing with a little bit of that, you had planned on taking a week off of the craziness to try to prep for, well, the important things that you need to do. So, we begin back in Sky Point with all of you, and I'm assuming at this point, Egnir, you have gotten word that the Keepers of Eight have made their way home.
Yeah, Professor did send in.
Yeah. And so we'll begin with Egnir, who has been working on some things without the Keepers of Fate. So, Egnir, you approach however you want to approach. I believe, Evelios, are you still here, or did you go back home?
I went home.
Okay. So, most of the Keepers are here. Of course, Evelios does have his big bougie mansion in the city proper, so he may not be here, but you can, of course, message him if you need him.
No, I'll just transport via plants to Skypoint.
All right. You walk out of the little zipper door that opens up out of the tree. You step through it. It grows shut behind you.
And who is still here?
Alenia's house is on the property of Skypoint, the tall, on a hill fortress of sorts. Professor has access to the workshop and has always parked the Hartnell very nearby if it wasn't in the city. So those two are one of those two are definitely here.
Okay, I'll go to the Hartnell first. And
Okay. It's probably early in the morning, I imagine. What time does Egnir do things?
sunrise.
Sunrise. Okay. So, you probably, as you walk toward where you think the Hartnell is, you probably do smell teas and coffees, and there's always a hustle and bustle in Skypoint itself, because it's kind of a, to call it military is strong. It's more of like a National Guard station where there's lots of people learning the basics about how to prepare themselves. It's kind of Skypoint's population was able to be made of a standing army at this point. So the Hartnell is not where it's usually parked. You did hear that they got it back, though.
Oh. So it is not currently visible.
It is not currently visible. You see the warehouse, basically, where Sig usually works. And you do hear some signs of personhood on the other side of that door. You also smell teas and coffees and stuff brewing from Alenia's house as you walk past it.
Okay, I'll just go to Alenia's house instead then. And knock on the door.
Okay, knock on the door. Alenia's always the first up, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna go answer the door.
There's Agnir. I'm assuming Isilius went back to his apartment, or did he stay with
Yeah.
Alenia? Okay.
He would have went back.
All right.
Oh, morning.
Hello. I heard you had made it back. Figured I would come by to see how things went.
Yeah, we did. Most of us made it back.
Professor Day.
No. No, she didn't. Sig decided to stay. So
Oh.
the rest of us are fine though.
Okay. Good.
And we didn't get everything we wanted, but you know what? Come in and would you want some tea?
Sure. I'll take some tea.
Okay. I'll let him in and go fix a cup of tea.
Okay. Come
So-
inside. At this point, you're done. Sort of stomps down the stairs, just wearing pants, no shirt. Oh, hey man. Sort of walks over, grabs coffee, and then into the lazy boy chair looking thing. Talks to you from across the hall, or the room.
How's the dragon situation? Have you heard anything while we've been gone?
I have not. No, I've mostly been working with the Golgari. I did take a little trip to the archives with Numai, but I did not hear anything.
So there's no, like, fuss right now.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. We didn't get the thing that we needed for Zilbane. So I feel like negotiations are going to be rough
It's
if
interesting.
they find out.
She says that, and you have no idea what she's talking about.
Wasn't he there for the...
Mm-hmm. You have no idea what she's talking about.
Time travel.
Yeah, but
We killed a lot of
Why-
people. Something probably changed.
You're not there.
I know.
yeah,
Sorry.
can you just let it play out? Zilbane? The deal that we made? You don't remember?
You're not
No.
aware of the name Zilbane.
Big white dragon? On the top of the mountain? To the south?
Never heard of him.
Well, okay, wait. Numai? Numai's still here, right?
Yep.
Your wife?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You killed the rat.
And-
You killed Mindrorian. You killed.
Saldru?
She's the queen of the dragons. Yep. You aware of that? You killed Mindrorian and Meldrad. Poker tournament.
So that still happened. Okay. Kind of good, but not good, I guess.
And then, yeah, Saldru the Bright, the Blue Empress of the Black Peaks of Injustice. He repeats back.
Okay, alright. This is not good, not good. We have to talk to Professor. I have to go find Professor right now. Things
What's
are not
wrong?
okay. You don't... I look at Jordan. Does the name Zilbane mean anything to you?
No, it sounds cool though. So is it like a comic book character?
No.
Oh, is Bastard writing a comic?
No.
Oh. All right.
Let's just say that I think something that happened in the past might have screwed up the now when we went back. I have to go find Professor.
Generally has
Hold
a
on.
time works.
I put my tea down
Mm-hmm.
and I rush out the door.
Does Agnear follow?
After a very confused moment, yes.
Both you and Jordan sort of like. Okay.
Writing in all caps on my notes.
Okay. You run over, and it's not super far, and eventually, I'm assuming you knock on the door?
Yeah, frantically.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Professor?
I'm gonna go open the door. It's kind of smoky inside. It looks like the professor's been messing with the Hartnell, looking at the systems and making sure that
We have,
it didn't get all screwed up.
we have kind of a problem, kind of a big problem, maybe. Maybe it's not a problem, I don't know. But it's right now it feels like a problem. You know how you said that when we go back and we did stuff, it could change things?
Yeah, I thought there'd be like a race of sentient shrimp or something that might have taken over the world, but that didn't happen. I'm a little bummed out.
Agnear and Jordan don't know who Zilbane is. And Agnear just told me that Saldru is the queen of the mountain that Zilbane ruled over. So, but they still remember that we killed the other two.
Agnear goes, Yes, Saldru the Bright, the Blue Empress of the Black Peaks of Yndressus.
This is not new information for you.
It is. When
This
we
is
left,
new.
that this was different. This was different when we left. But you were here, so you were affected along with everyone else. But we weren't, so we're not. I want to know which of the 50 people we killed were involved in the conception of a dragon. Anyway.
Doesn't that like tree itself down the line? Like each
Probably.
person that could have had family, or
Yeah.
maybe Sig staying behind.
Oh, he could have done something. He maybe left a diary somewhere and exploded in a baby wormling's face. Oh God. Okay.
This is
Out of all the things that could have changed, let's take a step back for a second. Before we had all the dragons probably mad at us. Now there's maybe one less dragon. It's just that the
Maybe.
one that really doesn't like us is also in charge. And maybe she doesn't
Yeah.
even not like us here for some reason.
Well, she does have the throne, so. But I don't know if we have a standing deal with her like we had with Zilbane. So I don't know. Is
You don't recall a
Egnir's-
deal at all.
there a
Egnir.
war?
Deal.
Okay,
Well-
this might have worked in our favor. I don't know.
What's our relationship with her? Does she hate us with a passion?
You're not sure there is one?
Does she have reason to?
Oh God. Okay.
Wait, this might be good.
Maybe we did a good whoopsie.
Maybe
Ah.
we can kill her son in this time.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about that, Egnir? Did we ever talk about killing her son at some point? Did you?
She's talked about it quite a lot in front of us.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe this is okay. There's not a war, right?
Not anymore.
No, not anymore.
The
Okay.
dragons won half of Gygax.
Like
And-
and
then you killed 2 of their warlords.
Oh. Half of Gygax?
Yeah, but you managed to free some halflings, and so now there's a bit of tension. But you've never had an interaction with Saldru before that you can recall? Egnir?
Half of Gygax?
Well, not anymore. You killed their kings. Drove them out.
Okay. Maybe this is okay. Maybe this is good. What else changed? Because that's a big thing that changed.
How would Egnir know that?
Nothing has changed.
Do you... Wait. Oh no. The algorithm. You said that when it bought us time, it wiped out half of Gygax to get rid of magical energy.
yeah, initially when we transported to the future, that's what caused the explosion.
Do you think that the algorithm did this to
I
buy us time?
What is that something I would know since it's part of me? Is there anything the algorithm intentionally did?
You don't know.
Okay.
You don't know prior to your...
I'm not sure. It could have been actions we took or actions Sig took in the past as well, or it could be the way that the algorithm has given us extra time. I'm not sure. Either way, this could be a less precarious situation than we left under. So,
I guess. But also, part of me is concerned because having Zilbane on our side was kind of a plus for the whole end of the world thing. They knew that they had to work with us to stay alive, and we just lost a very potentially powerful ally.
we could always try and talk to the new Dragon Queen, or I guess
I
not
really-
new to us.
I really don't want to initiate any more friendships or alliances or anything with her because unless things have really changed, she is still not good
Well,
and will probably backstab us.
then let's hope we don't need the help of the dragons moving forward.
Okay. Well, now I'm a little less anxious, but I'm still on edge. Just a bit. Should we tell Avelios? We should probably tell him about this so he doesn't. He's caught up, you know?
Yeah.
And Isilius.
Yeah. I'm wondering if anything else changed.
Maybe we should go into Gygax and find out?
Yeah. Maybe just see if anything's majorly different, but that'll probably be hard to spot. I don't know.
Well, we have to go get Isilius and Avelios anyway, so if you want to head into town, I'll grab my stuff and we can go.
Okay,
And see what's happening.
sure.
I'm gonna walk back to my house just to.
All right. As you start walking back
Finish
to your
grabbing
house, you turn and see about 30 halflings in what seems to be mostly leather, but some of them have chain, and then one of them has a breastplate. He's rather defined. Has gloves that stop at the wrist, a couple scars that come up, a shield on his back, and then 2 axes on his hip. And you can see, roughly 30 of them. And then all of them nod to you.
Hi?
Hello. It is. We just wanted to say hello and thank you for all that you've done for our people. And these are the members of our various clans that have devoted themselves to fight alongside you.
Oh,
We've been told of impending doom. And I am Uric Clothron. I am the leader of this band, and we pledge our services to you.
thank you, Yurik. If you want, make yourself at home at Skypoint. We need all the help we can get right now.
We have done so for the
And-
last couple of days. We are awaiting your return. I forget her name. The commander. Violetta?
Yeah.
Is that her name? Yes. She was kind enough to allow us to stay here, and we've been able to trade some training time together, so it's been good. But know that you'll have us at the ready if need be.
Thank you.
Thank you again. He sort of turns to everybody and nods, and they walk away. And before he leaves, he turns back to you and goes, May I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Looks up to you. He's got pretty short hair, a scar on the side of his head that wraps around to the back of it. He's got kind of olive skin, little dapples of hair that doesn't really grow in. Most halflings can't really grow a lot of hair on their face. Big brown eyes. When they say we're in danger, how much?
It's incomprehensible.
All right. All right. Thank you. Then he turns and walks away. Okay.
I'm assuming I'm adding 30 people to that list of people we
Yeah.
have at Skypoint.
30
Oh, God.
halfling warriors.
Where did I write that down?
Wherever you do that.
I have so many notes. Gotta find.
This is my. So I
Should
have
like
like a,
earmark that one.
I have like a little initiative
Yes.
tracker, and I often write quick notes on it. Here's what I got going on right now. It's all over the place. Here's for you guys.
Great.
Chat and the players are on different
Speaking
cameras.
of, weren't we supposed to have to pay to upkeep Skypoint?
Not yet.
Or
You're getting close.
We paid in advance, I
Yeah,
thought.
you did pay in
Okay.
advance.
Really?
You are actually
Couple
getting
months.
close. I just looked at the calendar not too long ago, and there is the next month. There is a payday.
Do you happen to know what the date is, by the way? So I can...
Today's date.
Yeah.
Technically, it's the 11th of Nemoon.
Okay, thank you.
Or 10th. You guys are doing the 10th through the 14th for downtime, so. What's up?
I have written down 322 gold per month to maintain it with what I had already.
Yeah. And I believe you paid in advance a certain amount. And I have written down Ord Moon. I believe. My nuts. Technically, it's after the world ends, so.
Oh, I have them paid up until the end of the world?
Yep. According to your statistic, or your,
Oh, okay.
Cause you have.
Not bad.
Wait. You said it was the 40th of Weremoon, right? With the double dark moons. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 50. Actually, that's only 65 days. Yeah, no, that's it. Yep.
So
And then
They're
that's
taken care of.
yeah, they're taken care of until after the world ends. So
Okay. Well, now we have 30 halfling warriors, 10 heavy infantry, 8 light infantry, 19 archers. Oh, wait, no. 17 archers, and a warlord. So, just getting pretty, packed here.
you wanted to rock back to your house, grab your stuff. Are you sending messages or anything? Are you teleporting? Are you walking? Are you flying? What are you guys doing?
I mean, if you want to fly, you could carry us, but I'm fine walking.
Agnier is transport via plant, and you have a spaceship. I don't.
I also have wild shape.
Yeah,
and
those
wild
cost
shape.
spell slots.
Yep.
So that's up to Professor.
During
But
your 5-day downtime.
look, we never know. Get into the city, it's on fire or some shit.
Doesn't look like it's on fire from here.
Look. Paranoia, okay?
Okay. Well, someone answer the question. I'm gonna play the fucking game for you.
I mean, Professor's not fucking answering.
Oh, I was gonna fly the Hartnell into the city. So
Oh, well then fuck it. I'll go inside the
There we
Hartnell.
go.
There we go.
Give us an answer.
sorry.
God damn it. All right. So you guys get in the Hartnell and fly. Won't take super long, about 10 minutes. You land where?
Probably since do we want to go near like Avelios's house, or did we want to start somewhere like near where Delric kind of does stuff out of, so we can check that out?
Let's do Avelios' house.
Okay. By Avelios's house.
Okay. He has a place on top you can park, or a place out front you can park. He has literally like a garden on top of his house in the back.
Yeah, there.
Okay. So you land very near the garden. Avelios, you and Armadillo have been spending the early morning in bed, and you hear the familiar air brake sounds of the Hartnell as it comes down. You guys see one set of double glass doors as you land.
I'll
Nice.
make my way up to where I heard the sound come from.
Yeah, it's outside those double glass doors.
I'll open the doors.
Okay. So Avelios in a robe, Armadillo in a bed 30 feet in the other direction.
I'm gonna step out of the Hartnell.
You open the doors, and there's Avelios' bedroom.
Hi.
Hi?
Slight problem, but maybe not a problem that we needed to talk to you about.
Okay.
So we
Right
figured
there.
out- I mean-
you have servants that will make breakfast and stuff at a huge table.
Do
if
you
wanna
want to,
go
like,
down
come in, I guess?
Sure, actually, that'd be a great idea. I mean, can we go? Kind of want to get Icilius too, so I don't have to say it 3 times.
Yeah,
I
go,
can just
go
explain it to you
get
both.
him and then come.
Okay,
He's not.
I'll go fly and get Icilius. Professor, hang out here with that
Yeah.
guy.
Okay.
Okay. So
Come
do you
inside.
take him through your bedroom, out the door, down the stairs, over to
Oh,
the.
this is nice. Very tasteful.
And then when you get to the when you get out of his room, there's the staircases that split and come down and land in the foyer, and then down to the to your right as you walk down the stairs of these white marble staircases, a big chandelier in the center. You've been in here once before. It had decor, I believe. When you were doing the trial stuff, I believe you guys ended up coming to Avelios' house. But you go to the right, and there's a long table on beautiful dark wood with a single stone slab that is the tabletop itself. There are chairs. All of them are about Avelios' height, though. So it's even though you guys are relatively short people, you still got like your knees are up a little bit higher than the normal. But there are servants around here that are already making breakfast foods, most of which are broths, breads, obviously not eggs, but toasted nuts, dried fruits, stuff like that, and then fresh varieties of a lot of things, including a dessert at the end. And then Avelios, what kind of drink do you drink in the morning? Coffee or tea or?
Probably just tea.
Okay, because whatever Avelios and Armadillo drink is what's available in the morning. because they weren't expecting anyone to land on the roof and walk in. But they go, a couple of the there's one older woman, Eric Cochran, that seems to be in charge of this stuff at this point, and starts accommodating for everybody. You get to Icelius's place while this is happening. He's not very far away as distance goes here, because you can fly over top of everything. What would be normally a 25-minute walk is a 4-minute fly, so easy enough to get there. You stop at the apartment, knock on the door.
Just knock on the door.
Open it.
He's eating some sort of like apple.
Hey, breakfast at Avelios's house?
Oh, did we make plans?
No, we didn't really have plans. This is kind of unexpected, but we kind of need you to be there to talk about something. So,
God, who's dead?
no one's dead. Well,
Well,
just
I'll just come with.
Okay.
if you want to could fly us.
Sure.
Okay. You fly over. While that's happening, you Professor and Agner, you get served different foods and stuff. You sit down. Armadillo comes down. How you guys doing?
Good. Sorry to interrupt your morning.
Well, he didn't want to get out of bed, so being lazy.
It's a nice place. I think we've only been here once, and it was during duress. But yeah,
Oh
nice
yeah, we
place.
should actually. After everything's done being shitty, we should have like a big party.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be an occasion for a party sooner or later, and then I'm gonna kind of nudge Avelios
Fuck.
subtly.
Okay.
yeah, saving the world.
Roll a deception check. Both of you.
Imagine willingly want to throw a party.
Not 20, so 20. Actually.
23.
Okay. She doesn't pick up on it. A little bit of that goes on, and then Alenia, where do you land?
Probably on the balcony again or
Okay.
whatever. Like,
After a little
if
bit,
the door's open.
after a little bit, Alenia and Icelius come from your bedroom.
Don't you have a
Front
front
door.
door?
Well, I figured you guys were already up here.
There's a front door. There's
Ish.
also a spare bedroom that on the other side leads from the balcony to the, but what can you do?
So, we need to talk about something.
Okay.
And I'm sure Armadillo is not going to be surprised by it, and she's going to be very confused.
Oh, good. That's new. She looks dead. She looks deadpan right back at Icelius.
So, I'm gonna take a seat, I guess, if we're in the.
Yep.
Are we like in the dining room?
Okay.
You guys know Zilbane, the big white dragon?
No.
Yes. What?
Agnir's still like,
So that, and I point to Armadillo's reaction, kind of. He doesn't exist.
I'm pretty sure he exists.
He
Not
doesn't
anymore.
exist anymore. And they all think we're crazy talking about something that didn't exist.
But we signed a treaty
Nope.
and went to and climbed the mountain.
That
Not
happened
anymore.
different now.
We apparently never met with them. The war is over after we killed the two dragon lords. And Saldru is the queen.
The war was over independent of your attack on the Dragon Lords. They
Okay.
moved in, were a corrupting force. You killed them. To Egnir's recollection, most of what happened once they moved in the city is the case. Your motivations have changed. Were different.
So what does that mean for us?
Saldru doesn't know us anymore.
We may
Well,
not
that's-
have killed her kid.
That's probably good then.
Hopefully.
But Zilbane, the person we made a deal with, no longer exists. Therefore, there is no treaty.
But
Just kidding.
Saldru doesn't
That.
hate us, hopefully. Which could be a win.
Yes.
But not having Zilbane is a big loss.
Yes. So that's that, and we don't know what caused it, if it was us, if it was the algorithm, if it was Sig. So
Is that the only thing that has changed?
we don't know. There's possibly more that could have changed that we don't know yet. So he's still the emperor, right?
Is the nest still gone?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The city looks similar or the same.
Is Ivory Drift still gone?
Yeah.
Egnir, you have no idea what he just was talking about.
The gone part or the Ivory Drift part?
Gone.
Ivory Drift never disappeared.
Wait, what?
Yes, it did.
It was gone. We were at the ruins of it.
Wait, Egnir, is the matriarch still here?
No, she was taken.
No.
What about Tin Top?
Were there creatures underneath the city of Gygax that we fought?
Yep.
Yes. I have some information on those.
Some information on those?
One of the ones that attacked us in the swamp, I sent to some of our scientists to tear apart.
And
It seems like they were designed. They're not constructs, but their nature, their existence is by design.
so that means that they were made by somebody?
Potentially. They're incapable of feeling pain.
And they have something to do with the masked person that we saw destroy the Ivory Drift that no longer happened.
I saw it happen.
Mm-mm. First interaction you've ever heard of that was Matriarch.
No.
Egnir.
Oh.
But I
Are
watched
you
it.
sure it wasn't a dream?
Yes. I watched it through somebody else's eyes.
Sounds like a dream.
It wasn't a dream. Did we still go into the necromancer's home?
I was about to ask that.
Yep.
Did we still find a shrine to Zilidek and an empty possible body
Yep.
and a soul jar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just all caps notes.
And Tin Top still exists, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Ivory Drift is back. I guess.
I need to go back there.
We should probably also warn them, considering in the original timeline, not only were they taken, but the paragons that they were housing there seemed to be taken as well. They might want to move those somewhere else if they still exist and they're
Do
still
they
there.
still have the paragons there?
Well, they had them there prior to being taken the first time, but remember I went down into one of the vaults where it was held
Yeah,
and it had
it's
been
like,
removed. So,
maybe in this timeline we never gave them paragons? And therefore they weren't.
Agnir recalls that they had paragons.
Okay. I guess kind of changes my week a little bit. Um, this is really weird.
out of all the changes that could have happened, at least so far we've only seen positive ones, potentially.
Why are they
Ivory Drift being
positive?
back is good.
This doesn't make any sense. Usually when things happen, it's always some catastrophic.
Or we haven't
Disruption.
witnessed the catastrophic yet. That's what I'm worried about.
Maybe the emergency defense thing can help the Ivory Drift.
The thing Sig and I were going to build?
Yeah.
I can try and figure out how to build it myself, but that was mostly his thing.
I think I'm going to go to the Ivory Drift this afternoon.
Okay. Did you want me to take you in the Hartnell?
If you can, that would be great.
Sure.
We should probably warn them while we're there.
Yeah.
Warn
And
them
see
of
if
what?
anything's different. Well, the matriarch got taken. I don't think it's completely out of the realm of possibility that that weird masked guy would show up and attack a city.
What if it just reversed the order?
Exactly.
What would warning them do?
Keep an eye out for a creepy masked guy and be ready to take him down.
If I remember, Evelios, you saw it, but the way you described it, I think it happened pretty quick, though, too.
It was almost instantaneous.
If
I
they
don't know
know
if
what
you
they're
would.
looking for, they might be able to catch it early.
If the most powerful fighters in the Golgari couldn't stop him, why would the citizens of Ivory Drift be able to?
It's a fair point.
There's a lot more people. I don't know, but they are civilians, so
We could at least have warned them, and maybe if... Well, that would probably cause a panic.
might evacuate.
If we had people less concentrated in one area like that, it would probably help. They'd become less of a singular target, but that
They
would
would
be...
almost have to evacuate their lives.
It would be very difficult to convince them of what we know, though.
Yeah. This is a lot.
Yeah.
We need to make a plan. We don't have the other 5 essences we need to collect. We
Well,
need to make a plan to get them.
as soon as the 5 days we were taking are up, we were going to go to Elysium, and then we just need to... Oh, God. I'll have to look at my... Then we'll have to get items from the other planes to be able to travel there using the Hartnell. Santrarch might be able to help find items for that, considering...
He would want
True.
magic items in return, though.
Sure, but if we... For one thing, I do have some magical items we got from the underwater bank heist that we did that I still have. And we could also say, hey, we're going to these other planes anyway. If we find things, we will bring them back.
I don't feel like he would threaten to eat us now. We're a little bit stronger, but I don't know. I still feel like we left behind a possible connection to Zix, I think, when we went to the Shadowfell. But had we not left, we probably wouldn't have made it out with our lives. So I don't know where to go with that, but apparently going to Elysium not only will give us a chance to get the essence of rebirth, but if we reforge Julia's soul, then we get the essence of death.
Yeah.
So there's 2. I have nowhere to start, like, when it comes to the elemental planes.
I have something on that too, potentially.
What's that?
I did some research with Numai in the Dragon Archives, and I found that Haga and Gila's powers are not their own. They draw on a convergence between the elemental planes in an area known as the Eye that we could travel to if we collect 4 sources of elemental power, 1 from each plane.
So we go
And-
to each plane.
Yes,
Okay.
and potentially gain access to that as well. I don't know if that would give us the essence that we require. But I think we could certainly gain a good deal of power from that. But that would greatly disrupt the climate and the weather here on the material plane, so perhaps that one should be done last.
What will happen if we get the essence of rebirth and death? What's going to happen to the material plane?
Good question.
We also still need the essence of pleasure from Isolfa.
And suffering.
From 6. That, I believe we thought it was the Nine Hells. I wrote down the order of the collapse somewhere. The astral plane is next, then Mechanus, then the Nine Hells, then the Abyss, then Elysium, the elemental planes, the ethereal plane, the Feywild, the Shadowfell, and then the material. Okay, we'll start with Elysium and then figure out where we're going after that.
Well, on the plus side, we can resupply Ivory Drift now, if we need to.
Not like we have a whole lot of money. I do need some diamonds, though. Well,
I do owe you, technically.
I have 3 diamonds on me. But some more for Revivify would be nice. It's only getting more dangerous. Yeah, I have 74 gold in the party fund. Do you guys want to go to Ivory Drift too? Because
It would honestly be kind of nice.
Okay, day trip to Ivory Drift?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Guess I'm ready whenever you guys are.
Armado, would you like to come?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or,
Done would like to go.
huh?
Said I was wondering if we should get like Jordan and Kasdan.
I was gonna ask exactly that. Did you want?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get everybody and we'll go.
I'll get ready.
I'll go up into the bedroom and pull everything out of the safe.
All right, emptying the safe. All right.
He's like, I'm about to spend some money.
Okay.
I need it.
And you do so. Everyone's ready. You can grab Jordan and anybody else you want.
Yeah.
How much do I owe you, Alenia?
I
What
don't
was it,
even
like-
remember.
Well, the coat was what, 2,000? Technically?
I think they were each 2,000 or something.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm fine if you just want to get like a couple of Revivify diamonds, 300
Oh,
gold each.
We can do that.
Just 600 golds. Fine. We'll go to the bank and get that taken care of. Oh, did Ellie do a stretch and everyone saw her? I freaked
Yeah.
out.
Mhm.
I was making sure she was.
That's right. You still got mine perched on my fridge, sleeping his life away.
So, you all get into the Hartnell, and you do your thing. Why did that music chill? There we go. Okay. And who's going with you?
Kasdan, if he's free.
Kasdan,
Okay.
Armadale.
All right. Got it. Okay, so you all this was the one I used to use. Where are you teleporting to?
I know we wanted to go to the
Brother's
bank, but
house.
whose house?
My brother's house.
Okay, yeah.
You open the door. Ivory Drift. Just as you recall it. Your
This
brother's
is-
house is here.
Surreal.
Yeah, this is very weird.
It's like nothing ever happened.
It didn't.
Technically, you're right. It didn't. Probably shouldn't bring it up. Just randomly.
I'm gonna go in Arlem's house for a bit. I'll catch up with you guys later.
Okay.
Okay. Jadun's like, do you want me to come with?
Sure you can.
I asked you if you wanted me to come with, and you said, sure you can.
I
Cool. I'll chill here. We'll get a
don't
hot
have
dog.
to. Okay.
Just say no. It's fine.
I don't want to.
He's not talking to you. He's talk- he like looks directly at Isaiah, like, just say no. Starts walking away. Like, alright.
Yeah.
Hey, Sillies, you want to go grab something to eat?
Sure.
Everybody else has their, well, I think Agnir can come too, I guess. We'll be over here in the market. It's a little square where you guys have gotten food many times. Okay. Where are Evelios and Armadillo going?
I mean, we would go with them if they allowed it. We didn't really have much
Okay.
planned. Just hanging out with the friends.
All right. And Professor?
Just gonna walk around the market.
Okay.
Maybe get some stall food
Yeah.
or something with Gadsden.
Pretty much it. You guys can basically just pull up a. It's a market. It's got a fountain in the center, and then around the edges, there's tons of different food and like little knick-knack shops and stuff like that. And then they have a bunch of stone circle top, basically picnic tables with stone benches all the way around them. And you can eat in the blue sky out. Lots of foot traffic. People going about their day. Another day in Ivory Drift. Alright. So what did Alenia want to do when that's happening?
I mean, walk into Arlem's house.
Okay, so you walk through the courtyard. Walk into Arlem's house, and on the ground is that sort of flowy mosaic of blues and oranges. We're trying to go upstairs.
I was gonna like look around again and take it in since it's here and it's not,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
dust.
You look around. There's the triple staircase that leads up into the room you use for viewing. There is the kitchen to the right with a big table that you're familiar with. A double-sided hearth, one that warms. You could technically yell through it in the dining room. If it wasn't on fire, you could crawl through it into the kitchen behind it. But it provides the heat for the food for the kitchen, and it provides the heat for basically the rest of the dining room and half the house. To the left side is that lounge that you spent a lot of time in. There's storage and stuff in the back. There's bedrooms near the front. Upstairs are more bedrooms, more storage, and then the viewing room, basically. It all looks in nice order. It seems like it's been cleaned recently.
It's been clean recently. Okay.
Well, you used to come here and regularly clean it, so.
Yeah. It's true. I guess I'll head upstairs.
Okay. You head upstairs and Wood floors. Relatively clean. A little dusty, but
Is the viewing room up there
that's
still?
where the viewing room is. You walk in and you see, basically, it's just wood floors. There's 2 sconces that aren't lit at the moment, but you have dark vision if you don't care. And then the other side is the viewing pool with 2 candles on the side. Glassy still water.
Okay. I'm gonna like just sit down for a quiet moment for a second.
Okay.
And after a bit, I'll take out Solarion, lay it
Okay.
across my lap.
Mhm.
And I just want to. I guess I'll focus on a question before I attempt to use the.
Okay.
Cool.
What's the question?
What is my role here? And why did you pick me?
What do you mean by here when you ask the question?
As in Elysium.
Oh,
Like,
who are you asking this to?
I guess Solarion in a way,
Okay.
because you said that it chose me,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to.
So what's the question again? Knowing the context.
What's my purpose and why choose me?
Okay. Go and make a religion check. As you stare down into the pool.
Um, 10.
Look into the pool. Nothing.
I'm just gonna say out loud. Why did you have to go and die? I really want to talk to you and you're not here. I mean, you're here, but you're not here. And I'm still trying to understand this.
No answer.
I'm just gonna stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Is there's no fire in the hearth, right?
Nope.
I'm gonna start one.
There's actually 2 different ones. There's one in the lounge, and there's one in the kitchen/dining room.
I'm just gonna go down to the lounge and then start lighting a fire down there.
Okay. Take some of that, and as you walk into the lounge room, you see two of the really comfy chairs that are in there, the deep, luscious leather ones. They're sort of pushed and pointed towards the fire, like two people would normally sit there and have a conversation, looking at the fire, sharing a drink, talking.
I can just sit at one of them.
You light the fire and sit in one of them. It sort of crackles.
Just kind of thinking about how I didn't really get to know him. Ever.
Anything else?
No, I'm just gonna sit there for a bit.
Okay. As this is happening, the rest of you are enjoying some street food, some light beverages, beautiful day outside. What do you want to do?
Oh boy. I figured we were gonna wait for Alenia.
Well, doesn't seem to be coming out. What do you want to do?
I guess I'll go to the bank and get 2 of the diamonds that Alenia wanted
Okay. So you guys
while we're
start
waiting.
heading toward the bank, which is partially Fort Woollett. What kind of diamonds did you want?
It was 2 300 gold diamonds, right? Is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
Do that. There's also a jeweler in Ivory Gardens if you want to go there instead. Because they also have other things.
No, we could just get 2 diamonds for now.
Okay, you do so. Takes you a little bit of time. Anybody else have a shopping list?
Nah, I'm just gonna enjoy the city with Kasdan.
I want to get some, I guess, like metal scraps, smelting supplies, gunpowder to make some bullets.
How many bullets worth do you want?
I am looking to make ammunition for a hand cannon, which is, or a hand mortar. Probably like 10.
Okay. You have the values of those in your shit, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So however much of that you would like, just pay for that.
Okay.
I'll ask Armadillo if there's anything that she wanted to get for the house while we were here.
Vin Panacea wants me to play the sad music when we're not in the sad scene.
Yeah, we're happy, okay?
Imagine.
For once in the Keeper's lives,
Can't
we're having a
relate.
happy day.
You
Chat
want?
said I don't know what happened to Kabi though.
Well, I got a metagame for your asses. So, what else? What were you saying?
I was gonna ask Armadillo if there's anything she wanted to get for the house that we don't have.
Oh,
had her
for
eye
the
on anything.
house.
If she wanted like gardening stuff or anything.
No, not really. No, I think we're good. It's just nice to be sort of all the way west here. It's so water and people and a lot of life here.
It's nice.
Yeah. Gygax is nice, but it's recovering. It seems to have avoided the tragedies.
Still weird.
So,
Place is still here.
I don't understand why.
I know.
Is Lenny just having a cry or what?
Wow. Way to say it like that. Yeah, fuck me. I'm just gonna go out.
I'm just serious. Are you just
Yes.
staying in there? What do you want to do?
I said yes.
Yes.
She's staying in there.
So she is staying in there. So she's staying in there. Everybody else is chilling. Not doing anything.
I mean, depending on how long she doesn't come out for, I might try and go find. Oh gosh, I'm forgetting his name because he disappeared and it's been a while. One of the people who were the adventurers from the city that had the wand shop.
Arcavius.
To maybe, yeah, Arcavius.
Mhm.
To like maybe give them a heads up about the time travel and the fact that the city might be in danger.
Is that a thing you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go with him. Her. I said this.
Okay. So, Evelios, Armadil, Professor Kazdan. That it?
We'll go with.
Let's see the second here, and I guess Tridun's gonna stay behind. Because he was told that she'll be just a second. And then that didn't happen, so he's gonna get another hot dog.
It's like the puppy in Futurama.
Yep. So, you guys walk to the Eastward Bay Market. Past all the pretty much high-end stores. You see people here of all sorts of walks of life, but most of them have at least some sort of money. Money flows quite a bit here. You walk into Arcavius' Wandry, which again is sort of this round building with Arcavius, the green parrot. A bunch of small blue illusory birds fly from sort of what are those rafter to rafter inside the building itself. And it sounds sort of like bird song in here a little bit. Arcavius is currently dealing with other customers. There are many people in here, about a dozen and a half. Has all sorts of magical stuff in here. You've been here many times.
I'll just kind of look around and wait until there's a moment to maybe, even if he's busy now, at least to say like, hey, could we get together with you and talk about something important in private?
No. Who are you?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Why would we have any relationship whatsoever that we should
You
talk
don't-
in private?
You don't recognize me?
I
him.
recognize the Emperor and spending money here
Oh.
occasionally.
Oh, yikes.
Are we close? What do you
This
need?
is-
This is a business.
Okay, we have it a matter of the safety of the city. If there's a chance that
I'm
you
a
might-
shopkeep, and you want me to take care of the safety of the city.
Well, you and your fellow adventurers have been known to.
We haven't been adventurers in 35 years.
I'm worried it's gonna sound like we're just making random threats.
Yeah.
Aren't they like on a council?
If there was someone to talk to about an imminent danger to the city, who would it be then?
Are you threatening the city?
No,
No,
we're
not
not
at all.
threatening the city.
No.
How would you know of an imminent threat?
It involves a convoluted magic thing, which I would talk to you about, but again, we're in public, which is why I wanted to talk in private about it. But you don't know me again because of the magical thing that happened, which again, I would explain, but we are in public.
Take care of it yourself. If you know of impending things, head it off at the pass. Why are you waiting until bad things happen? What kind of
It's
proactivity
just that-
is this?
The city might be in
It's gonna rain.
imminent
Bring an
danger.
umbrella.
Okay, the bring an umbrella would be maybe like, if you guys have paragons in the city, maybe put them elsewhere, because they might be attracting something that's going to come and
I'm not
Take
talking to the
people.
banks. I don't know if they have paragons.
oh god. Okay, so we never had a business transaction in which we brought you and others paragons. That didn't happen. I'm gonna take that as a no.
You talking about the council,
Mm-hmm.
of which I am a member?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
I
Wait.
recognize you spending money here from time to time.
What about?
The necromancer exists?
We did have a necromancer problem. He was doing things out east.
Okay.
And apparently he was hiding among our council a bit. But, nothing happened here.
What happened
Was
to
there
the
a-
answer?
I don't
Is there a
know.
polymorph party here?
I don't know. Lots of polymorph parties happen, probably. They happen multiple times if upper class people are having a party.
Okay.
Well, this is very inconvenient for us. We really shouldn't have murdered so many people in the past.
That's probably not something you should just say out loud.
Okay, well, if you go out of the Eastward Bay Market and head all the way to the north of the city, there's mental health facilities available to you. Emperor, I strongly suggest some sort of vetting process for those you keep close by you.
Sorry to have bothered you.
Well, it won't bother me if you buy something. I've got potions. I've got magic items. I can
Does
also...
anybody need anything?
I don't. I mean, we could always stock up on potions, but I'm not actually sure how many I have right now. I don't know, as a group, if we used a bunch.
I have a few on me.
Say we have a bunch of heals, so we usually don't use a lot of potions now.
I have 3 greater healing.
I have a
Uh-huh.
regular and one
Well,
greater.
healing potions aren't the only thing I sell. So simple-minded. Surely there are other applications for single uses. For things that you can't do with your magical abilities. What if I were to light you on fire, for instance? With a
That would-
flaming fireball. You would take all of the fire damage. And it would hurt quite a bit. Or
Yeah.
you could take one of these vials, and it would make you resistant to such a thing. Ah, what if the Blue Queen comes down and wants to spread her wrath across the land like she did before?
How long before?
Lightning. How long before? During the
When-
war. Lightning.
Right.
If you have something that wants to reach deep within your mind, I also have things that can prevent that.
I was gonna say, you might want to get something to block that kind of thing.
All of you are definitely susceptible to such a thing.
Yeah, but he happens to be the one that it usually happens to.
Well. It'd have to be affixed to the head, and you're already wearing your crown,
No.
so.
Yeah.
Could be lined inside your hat, though.
Interesting. Is it an attunement slot thing?
Of course.
I think my slot's already full. Oh, no, I do have one slot free. How much?
What do you want? You want to
The
protect yourself? Well, there's multiple applications, Whew, okay. I have multiple things that can help you with these. We can go for a temporary fix, but if you want something, we could definitely put an enchantment on that hat of yours. It could resist something like psychic. The damages that can wrap the mind. It could also mitigate secondary issues that could happen due to that. It just depends. What are you looking for?
Is there anything that would be able to help if someone were to try and, like, feeble mind me? It's happened before. The attempt, not a success.
Well, that's such a high level spell.
It happens.
That's a magic, not psychic.
Yeah.
These are different things. The way the
I
weave
guess-
penetrates your mind is very different than the way psychic energy penetrates your mind.
I don't really have any money anyway. It's the Emperor's, so.
Well, if you think of something, come
Sure.
back. We'll always be here.
Yeah, maybe don't put money down on that. Oh, that sounds like a threat too. I swear I'm not threatening you.
Roll persuasion check.
Shit. Oof. 19.
Okay. Well, all right.
I think we're gonna go now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
we should.
leave before I say something that gets
Yeah.
us arrested.
Okay, and you do so.
20 charisma, folks.
That was... Okay, well now we definitely know not to talk about anything that happened.
Oh, this is so bad though.
This is
Oh,
so
no.
bad.
These are more allies that are no longer allies
Allies?
because they don't know us. Oh god. We can't even warn anyone because they just think we're crazy.
Yep.
Daddy warned you not to blow everybody up. Daddy was not heated.
Sig had to crack in people.
Just 'cause it's easy. Doesn't mean you gotta do it.
We did kill a lot of
You did
people in
kill
those
a
ductworks.
lot of people.
Also, Professor exploded.
Do
half-
whatever you want. It just affects the game. I don't care.
Oh yeah, and you exploded the jewelry shop. God damn it. It was probably the cows that were the tipping point, though.
This might
The
be
cow.
a good thing though, because if we didn't bring the Paragons here, it's possible that's why it's still here in general, because there wasn't as much magical energy
Yeah, but where are
concentrated
those
in one spot.
paragons now?
But didn't Egner remember there being paragons here? Right?
Don't remember bringing them here. You remember there being. There was definitely. When you first started this, there were paragons in the city without you.
Okay.
So.
So even if they're not our allies, at
they're
least
well-known
they're here.
artifacts. So you technically have some unaccounted for.
I would say we should touch base with Delric, but for all we know, he doesn't know who we are either.
Oh god.
Egner is familiar with Delric. Armadale's familiar with Delric, so.
That's good.
That's good.
We have that going for us, at least.
Did anyone else have anything we needed to do?
I don't think so.
I guess we should go see what Alenia's up to, since she hasn't shown up.
Okay.
There is one thing I need to go check on. If I'll meet you back at Arlem's house.
Okay.
That's okay.
You going alone? Do you want someone to come with?
No, I'm okay.
Is
It'll be quick.
Armadale going with you?
No.
Okay. And she's like, well,
If anyone's gonna talk
over-
to Alenia,
looks
it's
over.
either you or you're done, so.
roll persuasion check.
What the fuck would Armadale say to me?
Well, you guys had like the girls' night
talk
thing.
about
Yeah, it's
stuff.
Just as we're
Females.
women. Oh my fucking
14.
god. Sexist little shit.
Wait, you
I
guys
said-
did bond during girls' night, though.
yeah.
I know, but like, we don't
It's
know
a
each
fair-
other's
it's a
fucking
fair thing to
bullshit
think
the way
about.
they do.
Well, I don't know. She kind of looks at you suspiciously and goes, alright, and starts walking away. Elenia, as you stare into the fire, you can hear at the front door.
I'm gonna get up. The door's unlocked. Just open the door.
I can't.
I'm gonna get up and open the door.
You open the door and it swings in toward you. You see you're done holding several things. It's like,
What did you get?
well, I didn't know what to get you because I didn't know what was going on. If it was a crisis or you just had like maybe you had a poop. I don't know. But I got you some French fries. I got you some lemon cakes. I got you a drink here, but this was like a tea. And I know you drink hot tea, but this was cold. So I got you this one too, which is a lemonade, which is definitely delicious. And I also got you, and he sort of turns around, and he's like, I won this, it's like little, and he shows you, it's like a little bear. I won this from a guy doing games in the market. I spent way too much money. I probably just could have got this at a shop, but it's okay. And then I also got, some pizza.
Wait, pizza?
Yeah? Pizza.
Wait, they have pizza here?
Pretty ubiquitous, yes. Cheese,
When
because you
we
don't eat
got-
meat.
When we got
Can
here.
I please, can you take some of this?
Yeah, I'll help him. When we got here, I said that you needed to try pizza for the first time, and you were like, I've never heard of that. I'll try it. And
I don't remember this.
well, great. Now our pizza idea is an original. I'm gonna give him a smooch after I help him grab all the things and, like, I don't know, bring them to the kitchen or something. Or if there's a table in the lounge.
You walk over to the dining room, set some stuff down, sits down. I like
I'm
3
just
hot
gonna-
dogs.
I'm not surprised. Where's everybody else?
Oh, it took them a little bit, but they ended up getting up and doing something.
Oh.
It's hard when the leader's not around. They just sort of walk around in circles.
I'm gonna have some lemon cakes and try the tea.
Oh. Hey. Maybe I do remember you introducing me to pizza, but I've had pizza my whole life.
You'd never had pizza until the other day.
And I totally have.
Do tacos exist?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tacos? Okay, things are... You know, it's fine. Things have been really weird and I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Why do I have 2 memories of that?
I don't know. Are you okay?
Yeah, it's just weird. I'm not a big thinker. Anyway.
Something about us going back changed things. I mean, obviously, because Arlem's house was gone. So,
Was it? I was here before.
it was all just flat nothing.
All of it?
The whole city. And we come back and it's like we never left it. Like it was always here and nothing happened. So I had to come here and I wanted to spend some time here because I thought I'd lost this house forever.
Ah. Well, we just were here like last week. So I just didn't understand.
Week?
Yeah, we came and we clean it up every once in a while. Right? Usually grab some food. And everyone comes here to shop for different stuff. You need to defend the world and...
I'm still trying to understand the timeline of events here.
Well, I don't know.
Egnir, we still had a wedding, right? Like Egnir got married to Numai?
Yeah.
Why would they get married if there wasn't a treaty?
What? I mean, they've known each other for a while. I don't know. There was...
They like
We didn't have any interaction with... Saldru? 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 Zilbane? Saldru.
Saldru. Well, Zilbane was the one originally.
Well, I don't know anything about that. So, the war ended.
How did the war end?
they sold Gygax.
So
They
it
sold-
ended because
They sold Porter Gygax, and they gave the dragons control of a lot of places. And then you were unhappy about that because they were enslaving people. Killed the warlords and involved with that because dragons respect power. Killed them. There was some negotiation there. We went and sought Numaya's help. Numaya and Egnir sort of had their thing. I mean, you don't remember. And then, and then Numaya had that little dude who was Egnir's best man, basically.
Hobby?
Sure. I don't remember his name. very
Wait,
much.
no, that was Saldrew's.
No. We've never talked to Seltzer, so I don't know what's going on there. But, it's like this little chameleon dude. I don't know.
Okay, so Kabi still exists, but as a chameleon, but not because he... Was he always that way?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware.
Bring him back from the dead?
Why are you making fan fiction up?
I'm not making anything up, Trudon. Please believe me. This all happened.
It
All
sounds
of this
like you're just sort of
happened.
winging it. I don't know.
I'm not winging anything.
Okay.
This... All
Yeah,
of this
it
happened.
was a
and
beautiful
it's
wedding. Yeah, it was fun.
We had a
good
wedding.
time.
Because of the treaty. And then...
Oh, I don't recall
And
that.
then we killed the Dragon Lords.
Oh, yeah, we definitely killed the Dragon Lords after the wedding. That's for sure. We did like a poker thing. That was fun.
Okay. Why is that the same?
I don't. What do you mean? It was the cool idea that Kazan had.
Is there anything about us that's changed? Like, did we...
How would I know that?
Okay, where did
Okay.
we meet?
We met in that beet farm place. What's that called?
Mm-hmm. Dyson?
Yeah. You got your death faked. I thought
Okay.
you died. I went to kill a dragon.
Okay.
And then we didn't talk for a while. And then...
Met on the side of the Sanguine Sea. I can't remember the name of that town again.
Yep.
With
That happened.
Grum.
Sure. We buried a little kobold guy there. Right?
Yeah.
And we had some crazy shit happen underneath the ocean. We had, there was some werewolf thing that happened or something that someone got,
Okay.
one of your friends got really mad, and I didn't know her very well, but she got really, really mad. At
And that's when you
Professor
told
when he
me
was
that
a
you
Clop
liked
Clop,
me.
I think Professor was Clop Clop at that point, but I could be wrong. I'm on my third
No, Professor was a
Professor.
clop clop.
This is third Professor, right?
Yeah.
Okay. At this point, you hear a on the door.
Doors open.
Open it if it's me.
Well, yeah, you were leading the charge. So.
Yeah.
Everybody sort of walks in.
Okay, so
hi.
bad news. No one,
Please, God, with the bad news. Oh,
the people who are like on the city council here, they don't know us. We never brought them paragons. That
They
didn't
don't-
happen here.
wait. If they don't know us, is Twiltnagilt still in the council?
They did mention that the necromancer was like involved in them, but it seems like they resolved that without
That's where we
us.
found the Paragon.
Wow. What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? What? We found the Paragon in his little house thing. Down in
We
the
went to
weird
his-
cave thing that was like upside
How-
down, sideways stuff. There was a Paragon
went-
down in there.
We went to his house and not to the tower where I went.
The tower.
I got kidnapped, basically. He teleported with me.
There's a big tower in the center of Gygax.
No, we went there. No, he teleported away, and then we went and chased him down because he had a couple Paragons. Then we fought that fight. One of the Paragons
Alright.
blew up in the middle of it, but the other one, it blew up when it was shooting a beam into the sky.
Arlem died, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I killed the necromancer.
Yeah, it was pretty badass. So,
How did we?
the more you guys talk, it just seems like little things. Like Alenia wasn't transported. Where you found your Paragon that you used today. Like hobbies exist. Like it's just sort of like little things that could have changed depending on the way you made different decisions, and the sort of ripple effect of like playing things a little differently. For the most part, the big thing as you continue to talk seems to be Ivory Drift and the dragons. Everything else is just sort of like little details that you disagree with. We can talk about more of them if you really want to, but I mean, like...
I'm gonna take Alenia aside real quick.
Mm-hmm.
What's
Could you
up?
tell Jordan about the stick you peed on?
What?
The stick you peed on, and it's flipping
Oh.
back and forth.
No.
You should tell him. Because if he's gonna go to Elysium, then he needs to know one of the things we're doing while we're there.
What do I tell him?
You're pregnant, but also not pregnant.
That's not helpful.
Probably focus on the pregnant part.
But I'm.
Does anyone want to help me
also
with these nachos?
Sure.
It's okay. He seems like a responsible adult.
Jordan,
Yeah.
can we talk for a second?
Huh?
Privately,
Why?
please.
Okay, grab a couple more nachos. What's up? Sort of walk across into the lounge.
While we were in the past,
Mm-hmm.
you know about the whole I threw up in the morning and we thought I was pregnant.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was actually thinking about going shoe shopping.
Shoe shopping?
With my barefoot kid. That's
We-
fine. We're very natural, you know? We can do that.
I'm not. They had this like test to see if I was pregnant
Mm-hmm.
to know for sure, and I did it, and it said yes and no at the same time. And something
So,
about this.
It's like nachos.
What?
Well, is a nacho if it's one of those chips at the bottom of the nachos that doesn't have any toppings at all on it? Is it a nacho? I feel like it's in limbo. I feel like it's both a nacho and not at all a nacho.
I guess if this helps you understand it better, then sure. But
Can we name our kid Nacho?
no.
Huh?
The kid is also tied to Elysium in some way. It's like.
So,
St.
wait.
Patrick-
Are you trying to tell me there's a god that has my kid fucking captive right now? Like ransom?
Like, kind of.
All right, let's go get my armor.
Wait. We
What?
were going to take like a week off?
Okay.
Everyone wanted some time.
Well, in a week and one day, I'm gonna kill a god. Let's do it.
Hopefully it doesn't come to killing, but
I
you
mean,
know.
hopefully. Fuck that. You don't get the hostage situation. Nacho, working title.
We're not calling the child Nacho.
He's kind of.
I think it's a great name.
He walks out of the lounge and goes, "All right, fuckers, we're killing a god."
Oh,
I told him about the baby.
Damn right she did.
oh.
If you're opposed to murdering deities, I don't want
Nah.
to hear it.
I think it's kind of items 1 through 5 on our to-do list right now, actually.
Technically, we don't have to kill them. They have to kill themselves.
Talk
or
them into killing
kill
themselves.
It can be either, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like the end result's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
I'm in.
I came here hoping to find some answers, and I can't. You know the pool upstairs that, that Arlem had, and
Yeah.
that's when I got my wings and everything. I tried to use it and nothing happened. So, and I've been hearing a voice and seeing weird visions. The last time I used the pool, I have no idea what is happening. I only am going off of the little bit that I read when we were in the dragon library. I do not know what to expect when we get to Elysium. I don't know. Hey, cat. Chill. She's chewing on a box.
Dead gods is what to expect.
Jake, I DM'd you, by the way.
Ooh, sexy.
Just want to get that in there before.
I mean, all I know is that Lathander might be corrupt and might not want to give up his position on the throne, so to speak. But there were other gods in Elysium than him.
When?
A long time ago. The church hid it from everyone.
So what does that mean? More gods? More gods to kill?
Not to kill. I'm saying there might be powerful beings who will be on our side or on his side. But I don't know anything except for the legend of Solarion, so...
You know the legend of Solarion?
Vaguely.
Hmm.
I just don't know why the church would cover it up.
I don't know. I'm not a religious fella.
Don't gods get their power from people who believe in them?
It's kind of my understanding. But they also existed before people existed, so. So we're going to Elysium now?
What's the plan? I told you that before we left.
Well, shouldn't we prepare Elysium specific shit?
Probably.
What's that?
I
How do we
have-
get there?
Well, we have the portal that Sig made.
We also have the Hartnell, and you were going to use a feather as the...
Well, I don't know if it works, but I have
Sure.
Harlem's feather.
What about the rose thing you got in that vision?
Oh yeah, there's that too. Does it become destroyed when you use something to tether you to?
Yep.
Ah,
I'd rather risk the feather.
yeah.
Well,
Maybe.
is there a way to get Elysium here?
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know, an Elysium thing. A strong enough Elysium thing. Get it here.
Soundtrack?
That or in an Ivory Drift? Maybe somebody's got some sort of artifact.
Sun Shrine. Why do you say that?
He collects magic stuff. Maybe let's look around the city.
For
Look
what?
around shops and I don't know, maybe someone's got some sort of celestial artifact of some kind. Writings? We used script for the last time. Wait,
Yeah, but that was the what? I feel like call me funny. There wasn't a god last time.
mm-hmm.
I feel like that's different, isn't it? It's like
I
knocking on
don't know.
someone's house. Is it as easy as just getting some writing? Like you could just write in angel words?
Well, no, it has to be from that plane, right?
It was last time. It wasn't just that it was writing, it was like writing, I'd imagine it was written like there with material from there. Could be wrong though.
Still though, it just seems easy.
Is there anywhere we can do research here?
Well, I don't know.
I guess we don't have access.
Where'd you get Solarion from?
I don't even remember. There was a weapons shop. Was it here?
Mm-hmm.
Guess I could ask him how he came across it. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go there then.
To Kensei our balls?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys head over to the blacksmith known as Kensei our ball. While you're there, is everybody going?
Sure.
Okay. Again, it's a he's a blacksmith. He wears a white bandana that's tied around. And he wears traditional, what seems to be obviously inspired by like Japanese almost like Ronin attire. He's currently working on some very fine-looking sword. It's over to you. Ah, yes. Welcome. What can I do for you?
I was actually a while back, well, quite a while back. I purchased this spear from you,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just curious how you came across it.
My memory is fuzzy, but I believe it was sold.
Like, you bought it from someone else?
Yes.
Do you remember who?
No, I rolled a 7 on my history check.
Thank you for telling me in such plain
there-
language.
No, I'm not sure. I know that it is Lathandrian.
It's not really, actually.
Ah, well, it seems the church has something to do with its construction. It shows all the signs.
Have you come across anything else that looks similar? Lathandrian?
I
in
mean,
nature?
many times. And you look around, and he points at a couple different things in his stands right now. He's currently working on a half-plate suit of armor for a Lathandrian paladin. Has all the markings. He's working on a shield. He's got a helmet. He's got a couple different claymores. He's got a hammer. He's got a mace. The church is often outfitting their priests with things to keep them safe on the road, or their warriors.
Oh crap. This was not as useful as we thought.
Well, do you have other questions? I know a bit about some of these things.
Do you know, like, legends about weapons?
I know legends about some weapons, but not this one. If you... Wow. I mean, we do have some high-ranking priests that might be able to help you in the city. Is that something?
Maybe. Where would that be?
Well, the large Lathandrian temple, of course.
Okay.
I believe her name is Elora.
Elora. Got it.
She would easily be the highest ranking cleric for some miles around here. She might be one of the most revered on the continent.
Is it hard to see her at all, or?
I can't imagine it would be. It's today. Not until sunrise tomorrow. Will she be busy?
Okay, well, thank you for your time.
Sure. Would any of you like any? Did you only come for information, or I have many wares. I have. And you look around. He not only has masterwork weaponry, but obviously there are several very powerful magic weapons around. If anyone's interested in anything, you've been here a couple times, but. This is actually where you got Sorrow from as well, back in the day.
I remember that one.
Hmm?
I'm all good on weapons and armor, so.
All right. Well.
Yeah.
Enjoy your day. He's sort of
Thanks.
halfway disappointed, halfway understanding, and just he's fine with the conversation. Gets back to working on the sword he was hammering out. You guys
Do
head on
we
your way?
wait for Velios?
He didn't
At
tell
this
us
point,
what-
he's handled his shit, so you do have to head back through the square to get to that that church. So, is that what you want to
Okay. Yeah.
do? Okay. All right, so you all head over to the market square. Through there, at a certain point, Velios, you see all your friends.
I would, of course, join.
Yep.
Hey, buddy, where were you?
I had to check on something. Did you guys find anything else about?
Why are you
Anything else
being mysterious?
Bird Emperor business.
Yeah, what are you checking on?
out? I did.
Oh, you know what? We were actually just heading to the Lathandrian temple. So,
Did Professor fill you in? I assume she did.
Yeah, I told her about the
About
people
all
not
the
knowing us.
People not knowing who we are anymore.
yes.
Yeah, this is not great, but also could be okay.
I'm a little confused on the status of the necromancer right now, but
Well,
you
they
know.
said that there was a necromancer issue out east. Because I asked Arcavius.
But Jordan remembers that we went down there into the home.
Yeah. So I really don't know.
I'm pretty sure we're in the same situation. We know we saw the clone chamber in this timeline as well, and it was in a similar state. So presumably after the necromancer was killed in this timeline, the same series of events more or less happened. So they're at large somewhere.
As far as we're aware.
Yeah.
So, we're kind of trying to figure out some things about Elysium. And I guess we're gonna go to the church to try to get some information.
Nope.
I wonder if they might have something that could tether us there too.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
I wonder how high ranking she is and if she knows.
If she knows the information.
If she knows that there was a huge cover up in the church. If she's so big and revered, is she aware of it, or how long has this been going on? Well, I'm gonna head there.
Okay. You head over, and it's a very tall, stone building with, and in the entire back of it is a long, stained glass, basically collage of the sun rising at the bottom, and then angels of all kinds coming out, and the sort of divine presence of Lathander near the top. Again, this vaguely humanoid but larger than life figure sort of bestowing upon the world another morning. You walk in, and there's not a lot of people in here at the moment. You do hear sort of a choir. You have this is like a mega church. It's got probably 200 different pews in it, all looking. There's a second level to it. You see a few people sitting in the pews, sort of looking and praying and whatever. What do you want to do?
Would I even know where to find the cleric lady?
Ask around. There's of course a
Um,
stage. There's a place that people talk, and then the back it slopes back down because the sunrise service is the part of their daily ritual.
I'm just gonna see if there's any like priests or anything that are kind of
Okay.
around that I could.
All right.
ask.
Yeah, and don't even have to roll for that. Easy enough. You see a few different people in the very standard white with golden robes. Very similar to how you used to dress yourself. No chain underneath. They're not traveling, but you do see a young woman, blonde hair, sort of curly and curls out, very pretty. Young, bright blue eyes. Is sort of walks over and leans into someone sitting on the edge of one of the pews and sort of talks to them for a second, probably checking up on them. When she gets up and turns, and after a second, you make eye contact. She goes,
Hi.
ah, hello. Welcome.
I was actually coming here to see if Alora is available.
Hello.
Yes.
Morning Lord Alora is definitely here. Absolutely. May I ask who is requesting an audience? Is it all of you?
Do you guys want to be there or?
Whatever
yeah,
you want to do.
mainly Alenia of Nightstone and my friends.
All right. Okay. Emperor Wasso. Greetings. We also looks over. Is that I don't know your title. Agnia, whose wife is the queen of the Virescent Glades, correct?
Oui, that is me.
Does this mean everyone is the Keepers of Aid?
Yes, we are.
I didn't realize there were actually 8 of you.
Oh, not all of us here are technically keepers, but
Oh,
You know.
well, I'm sure.
broadly.
I'm sure she'd love to. Well, please enjoy part of the afternoon service. I will, I'll go get her.
I'll just take a seat in a pew while we wait.
Some time goes by. Some light chanting. Pretty empty during the day. It's basically like the church in Home Alone on the off days. Spent a little time there. It's actually it still has an appeal. It's pretty, it's peaceful, you feel safe. The temperature's nice. The seats are comfortable. Everyone's kind. And then you remember you're cast out of his kingdom for being a mistake.
Yeah.
After a little bit, a strong-looking woman, about 6 foot tall, shaved sides of her head with a sort of just a slick back, 2 bright earrings that actually give off a little bit of dim light. They look like tiny sunbursts. Comes out. She has a pure white robe on, with a bursting gold emblem on her chest. She is wearing protective, like ceremonial armor underneath, it seems, which isn't atypical for someone that just performed a service earlier in the day and just hasn't taken it off. She walks over to you with confident steps. Don Greeter Dona has told me that you are the Keepers of Eight.
We are?
Ah. Interesting. Well, won't you follow me over to my office? And
Okay.
Sort of takes you back behind the pews to the left side of the room and into a wooden, sort of a wooden doorway. And I think I can find this. Yes. A little bit of both. Hell yeah. Inside, there's a little bit of a fire as you walk in. A little bit of a clock. You can hear the sounds of the cathedral through the door as she shuts it. Please sit down. You look, there's lush seating on either side. It seems that she often entertains multiple guests at once, probably from, her status as one of the highest ranking religious figures. There's what looks like blue wine in decanters. There are also a bowl of fresh fruit, mostly citruses. She sits down behind her desk, which is made of stone and which has a bright gold sun on it. You can see in the corners of the room, it's lit by these bright braziers that give off perfectly white firelight. Well, it's an honor to have the Keepers of Eight here. Lenya of Nightstone, Agnir, Akron still?
Patriarch, no.
Patriarch. Interesting. The Golgari are obviously not our brand. However, we welcome you. And I hear there's a new embassy in Gygax.
Very close to finishing production.
Excellent. Well, we'll have to send some emissaries over at some point to establish better politics, I suppose. That poor city has been torn apart, but luckily the Emperor has been here. I've heard there's a large influx of money into the city due to your exploits, and one of the premier magical minds of our time, the Professor, word gets around. And the very interesting case of Icilius. not many.
Interesting.
Well, not many know about you, but word of your cleric ship underneath the Valkyrie herself has gone around a little bit, which is very interesting.
Hmm.
I've not heard of many people obtaining clerichood to any efficacy with mortal beings. They do say she is a powerful individual, so very interesting. And then, of course, we have, if memory serves, Armadil. The reclaimed queen of the nest. I'm not familiar with the two of you, though, however. You done? Kasdan. Of the elves.
So dumb.
Kasdan of the elves. Well, it is nice to meet all of you. What are we here for today? My schedule is wide open, so until this evening I have nothing to do. Happy to entertain you in the city if you need someone to show you around.
Well,
I know Nightstone is a home of Lathandrian worship, so if you were looking to move churches, perhaps?
no. We're actually here for some advice and if you have any knowledge on some things.
All right.
Do you know why we're named the Keepers of Eight?
Well, rumors go around the name, of course. I suppose it would be the protectors of the stars, of the world, of the place. Although the 8th is looking quite dim.
You know that there is an impending threat.
We at the Church of Lathander have had many years of exposure to the clairvoyant powers of the god of every day.
Mm-hmm.
We also tend to corroborate such things with the secular branches of those that would tend to portend our futures. And the small cults of Toll that happen around the planet from time to time. It seems up in the air.
I wouldn't say it's up in the air, but in order to keep the 8, soon we'll have to make travel to Elysium itself. And in order to travel across the plains, we need something strong enough to get us there.
Travel to Elysium is outright forbidden in our religion.
It's forbidden?
Well, unless you die, of course.
Small problem. We have to go there so that everyone doesn't die.
Be very careful, please. I refuse to do anything that is sacrilegious. And if that's what you've come to ask me to do, I will refuse you. And if you press the issue... well... don't press the issue.
Okay. Well, guess I have another question to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Does the name Solarion sound familiar to you at all?
It does not.
Can I tell if she's lying?
Try.
Fuck. Why am I rolling bad?
You suck at Dungeons and Dragons. That's how it works. It's all in the wrist. It's a skill
That's
game. It's like
it's
bowling.
17 still.
You can't tell.
I do. I didn't study a lot when I was in the church. But could you tell me why the travel there was
Past
forbidden?
tense.
Yes.
It was my understanding Elenia of Nightstone was Elenia of Nightstone.
Yes.
She just keeps looking at you like words.
Let's just say that I don't think Lathander wanted me anymore. So,
Why do you say such a thing?
do you know what I am?
Right now it sounds like a heretic.
Do you know about the ASMR?
You claim to be an angel.
I don't really claim. I kind of just found out.
Roll persuasion check.
Come on, dice. Hell yeah. 26.
She goes from very stern to her eyes sort of darting back and forth in thought. I can't see if this is a blessing or not. You say Lathander did not want you anymore.
Yes. And I'm not the only one as far as I know. And I know that this is a bit
Yes.
sacrilegious and challenging, and I had to go through the exact same thing the first time I came to this city, funny enough. Because you can ask them. I was was a pretty religious individual.
What you ask of me?
Is there anything that you know that you don't tell the rest of the church or the congregation, or
No.
how did you learn to be, a champion of Lathander?
Years of devotion, of course. Are you here to ask me about my personal history? Are you here to ask me a
No,
question?
uh, it's kind of asking. Well, you didn't want me to ask the other question, so I stopped. But technically, I'm from Elysium,
But not if you've been cast out.
and I have reason to go back where I came from.
Would I like that reason?
Well, the end of the world isn't technically the end of the world. It's a rebirth. And if we actually want that to happen, then we need to finish our mission.
So you seek to go to Elysium to ensure the rebirth?
Yes. We can't fight the darkness that's coming for us head on. What we can do is basically restart everything so life continues. Which I think is, in a way, ironically, very Lathandrian. There isn't life without death.
How do you plan to get to Elysium?
Well, we have some means of planar travel magically, but we need a tether to get us there, and whatever we use will be destroyed in the process. We considered maybe, I have a feather of another ASMR, but I don't think that's strong enough. We'd need some sort of powerful artifact.
Probably not an artifact. Destroyed, you say?
Mm-hmm.
The reason it's forbidden is because to create the material necessity of the spell that will grant you access to such a place, you would need metal from the Soul Forge in Elysium. Typically, this... I mean, metal is a strong word. This substance is used to infuse the souls crafted there, but there's excess that's used to craft the weapons that the Celestial Army uses. The only way to harvest such a thing is to get one of these, or many souls. If what you say is true, and your goal is the rebirth of all, I can think of nothing that would honor the god more.
Which is what I was hoping as well.
They would write down in the annals of time the names of those involved in the rebirth. I would like to be part of that. I would
Okay.
like my standing as a Morning Lord solidified, as I would like to reach sainthood. In a place safe, without collateral. I refuse to take part in a fight, in violence, directly. But I have the means by which I could summon one of those beings with one of those swords, with one of those weapons.
Oh,
I will do it once. My favor with my god will be lost if I do anything other than that. In fact, I may be only able to do it the one time ever. Until he understands your grand rebirth.
I'm hoping when we're there.
How will you
that-
go about this rebirth?
Well, we need to seek the power of 6 of the gods. And,
By what means?
well, we either ask them for their help, and they voluntarily give us their power to aid in the rebirth of the world, or we might have to take it.
I cannot imagine the god of rebirth would deny you such a thing. I will take a short penalty of power after doing this. Ensure that you use my name when you talk to him. You can see
I
her
will.
eyes sort of light up with the thought.
I I can absolutely do that for you.
Well, you will need to fight and kill. Something magnificent. Luckily, killing is temporary for such a being. They will immediately be sent back to Elysium, so it's hardly.
I assume there's no way to talk them into just giving us their weapon.
Well. Luckily. You will have to kill one of his children.
I feel like that won't help us a lot in his favor, but
Again, they are not bound to the material plane due to life and death. They will immediately.
yeah.
I can do this for you.
Is there a certain day that you'd be able to do this?
Yes. How is the 16th?
Professor?
I think that's 5 days from now, right? Oh, 6 days from now?
I must do the morning service that day, then after that.
That works out perfectly. We're going to take 5 days off, so that would be the day right after.
Yeah.
You must choose, though. Only those who take part in this will be worthy of going. And you don't want some of them killed. I see your friends here, for instance. Maybe they shouldn't go as well. Jordan goes, I'm going. Well, maybe the other two shouldn't go. It would be
Probably
a
fine
shame.
with 6 of us.
Saint Elora. Morning Lord of the Rebirth. This will be good.
Okay, then as far as the where,
You'd want it in a place where others could not be caught in your destruction. Open field.
there's plenty of open field on the west of Gygax. We can do it somewhere out there. If you want to meet us, you can meet us at Sky Point. the keep on a hill right outside of Gygax. And then we will find a place.
Well, once I do it. It will be bound to the material plane for an hour.
Okay.
All right.
Well, Laura, thank you for listening with open ears and not denying us the chance to explain ourselves.
It's a great opportunity for all of us.
We'll see you that afternoon then.
Okay. She waves her hand as you guys walk on out. Out
Once
of
we leave.
her office and into the rest of town.
I've never felt more uncomfortable in a church than that moment.
Just feel uncomfortable in a church.
I think on the whole that went well.
That lady's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Insane. Literally insane.
She's very obsessed with her own power.
Yeah.
As far as I
Yeah,
can
like
tell.
most religions.
Guess she has a lot in common with Lathander.
Ooh. Wait a little bit further from the church.
I'm surprised you're the one saying that.
I don't have to kill all of them. I didn't even bring my sword. I'll have to get my hands all icky.
I don't think they'll attack the Keepers of Eight. We're not on the religious grounds. It's fine.
Armadillo goes, is that what your conversations are like all the time?
Yes. All the time. Well,
They're not
actually,
that creepy.
They're so stressful.
usually it's professors waffling about trying to explain some very complicated magical thing to someone else who doesn't understand.
But we all sit here as confused as that person.
That was probably one of the smoother conversations.
It was smooth?
Nobody got attacked.
True.
Yeah, that's actually a good,
Yeah, that's a good.
Yep.
That's a good bar.
We walked out of there with like a deal, like
The deal was, for the record, I'm gonna call an angel to attack you.
Yeah. But in like a good way. In like a way
that we
that's
wanted it.
beneficial.
We better prepare for that. So,
How strong are these things on average?
Well, she did say one of Lathander's children. So I'm going to assume
Big
pretty
boy.
strong.
'Kay.
Kind of
Duly
ironic.
noted.
It's like fighting a, I don't know, like an uncle or something. Like, or would it be more like a brother? I don't know.
Cousin?
Yeah, maybe cousin.
I'll kill him. I don't care.
Yeah, I know.
Me too.
Well-
It's
I'm
fine.
not invited to the after the world ends wedding, so
I just meant it's kind of funny that technically all of us are, well, Celestials are Lathander's children, but you know. And then we have to fight each other. I'm, as we're further away,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm going to mention her name at all.
Honestly, I wouldn't. She sounds awful. If she actually became an important religious figure, can you imagine? She already sounds like a psycho.
She sounds like
True.
the worst part of the church. Like, in Nightstone, we had a nice church, but we were small and we helped people and we fed people and, you know. But here, it's like the most ostentatious place in the city and it's covered in gold and I feel like they don't do as much community outreach here as we did. Let's just say. Alright, well, we have a way to get to Elysium now. So, unless Avelios wants to spend a bunch of gold on angel killing things, don't know what else we'll do.
Is there a store for that?
By the way, you guys, pizza exists? You know how we said we were gonna bring pizza back to the future?
Yeah.
Or Back to the Future.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
our
Back
big
to the
one.
Future.
Yeah, maybe in the future.
We were gonna bring it here, and we were gonna be like, "Oh my God, pizza! It's a new thing. You've never heard of it." And apparently, they have it.
I mean, we can still make pizza. I don't think nothing stops us from it.
Yeah, but like, how many people
We
have
lose the head
perfected
start.
pizza now?
Yeah, but who wouldn't want to buy the pizza from the Keepers of Eight?
We robbed a store to get pizza to bring it back,
Okay, and now we have an unlimited supply of pizza in the Hartnell. I don't...
but now they just have pizza.
Yeah. But we didn't know that. It was
But we
worth
didn't know
risking
that,
our lives
you
for
know.
pizza. I stand by that.
I mean, I doubt they
Hindsight is 2020, you know?
I think we're still okay.
So dumb.
Well,
What time is it in
You
game?
okay, Armadillo?
midday.
Midday?
Like, you know, that happy hour roughly.
Didn't they have a place that sold tomes here?
Mm-hmm. I believe so.
How much were they?
There were like thousands, like 10,000 plus, I thought.
That's what I kind of remember, but like, it might not be a bad idea to grab something like that.
I'm not seeing anything about tones.
That is a meower behind Alex.
Oh, that was Morin Talbot.
You guys want to see how much those are? Wait, how much do you have on you?
Like 8,000 roughly.
Probably can't afford it. Did Icilius still have that angel gun? He never actually got that, did he? Or...
No, we grabbed it.
Okay,
I have it.
might want to use that.
That was the plan.
Angel.
Picked up supplies to try and make some more ammo. The hell cannon.
You know, if you guys want something that helps you fend off radiant damage, I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of it. So
We could always head back to the abyss.
you're done.
What?
Go say hi to Graz.
No.
We should not say hi to him. What we should do, I'm just saying, we could go to the abyss and get all the anti-angel stuff they have.
Yeah, just get it. You know, like it didn't cost us like
What do we?
tons of diamonds to get there in the
Was it
first
diamonds
place.
last time?
Yeah, it cost us diamonds to get into the city itself, much less start buying stuff.
Yeah,
You
that
know,
ferry
but,
man.
you'd be so, you know.
And we had to go kill like a demon lady.
Meredith.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
In order to
definitely
even-
one thing we did.
But I'm
just
sure
saying,
there's a place on this plane that
demons are in the business of killing angels.
That's true.
I'd really like to not kill a lot of angels, hopefully. But it feels like death kind of follows us everywhere, regardless of what we want,
Well, I
so...
don't know if you can knock an angel out, but don't they just get recycled anyway?
Recycled?
She just said something like that.
Well, if you
She used flowery
If you-
language for it, but it sounded like recycling.
kill a celestial being in the material plane, then they go back to Elysium.
Mm-hmm.
They don't, like, die. But if you kill them in Elysium, I don't know what happens to them.
Would they just be reborn? Just
I don't
slightly
know.
faster?
I get... Maybe?
Why would it change?
I don't know.
Me either. Well,
You guys aren't really saying much. Alright, you guys think I'm gonna go pee.
Did you want to go see if we could find potions that mitigate
Ooh.
radiant damage or anything?
I wonder if I could find a gem
gem.
to slot into my armor that does radiant resistance.
Ah,
Did you get that in armor at an armor near here, or was that?
No, that was made by. But it's just a normal gem-ish. We could probably find one. Probably be an Arcavius thing.
Okay, we can go back. You
Let's
talk
see.
this time though, because I don't want to
That's
get
fine.
arrested for accidentally threatening the city with terrorist
fair.
threats.
Yeah, we should not do that again. We should skip over the terroristic threats accidentally.
okay. So we head back over to Arcavius's. Everybody in tow.
I actually got a pee too, so.
Okay.
And then there were two. Randy, you got a pee?
Alex and Randy just do it in the bucket.
Yeah, we just used the bucket.
Me too. What the hell? Girls are weird. Use
I
the
just
toilet.
cast myself before every session.
That's what I'm saying.
Who doesn't?
What?
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 No idea.
You guys shit talking?
No idea.
Definitely not shit
Actually-
talking.
Definitely not shit talking.
You're piss talking.
Yeah, we're pissed
Haha.
talking.
Haha. Are you making fun of me because I had to go piss?
No.
Oh, wow.
Hannah
Someone-
also had to go. I was like, Randy, you gotta go too?
And also,
Just get rid of it.
I peed right before the game. I
The
just.
boys pee in
Yeah,
the
we do.
bucket like responsible
Yeah, we
adults.
pee in
Oh,
buckets like real men.
The girls use toilets like weirdos. Fucking get out of here.
Founding fathers didn't use toilets.
Yeah. Come on.
Damn, I'm gonna start now.
You guys are gross.
George Washington would be disgusted in our degeneracy.
This is why men deserve less. Are you just gonna keep making a sad face? I like how you're making it at that camera, which is the camera I'm not looking at you on. You're doing it for the audience, not for me.
I'm not looking
He's
at the
Jim
camera.
Halpert.
It's not for you.
I'm not looking at the camera. The camera's up here.
Okay,
Oh,
well
it's
you're
down
looking
here.
down towards the
Yeah,
camera.
I'm pretty much looking right in between them. Just sad. Off in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, is it a poop?
How's that really?
Now, after a linear professor squatting in an alleyway.
Fuck you, there's an outhouse somewhere. Gotta
Yeah,
be.
you flew in on one.
True.
You get to the Eastward Bay Market, head over to Arcavius' Wandery yet again, looking for some potions. Ah, Emperor, hello.
It's okay. Don't worry.
What can I get for
We
you?
were just wondering if you had any potions or some sort that would help against radiant.
Radiance. Ah, yes. That's one of the more exotic magics, so it will be a little more expensive than, say, fire, but yes.
How much would that run?
Well, a potion of radiant resistance, which lasts for an hour. Since there is a markup on it, it's 700 per potion. But surely the Emperor has that much money, so would of course be no problem.
Elias?
That's
Well, psychic,
4,200 gold.
psychic, radiant, and force are very situational, and thus fetch a higher price. They are. It's not as easy to get. That. I suppose the materials necessary is the best way to put it to you. Are you looking for how many of them? For everybody?
I'm good, I don't need one.
So 4?
Sure done.
Done.
Well, yeah, 4 with Jordan, because
5.
Professor
5.
Agnir.
Agnir.
Elias.
Agnew. True. Is it worth it for 3,500 gold for 1 hour's worth?
I mean, I think Icilius and Ignir would be okay.
I think Phelios, for the most part, would be fine too.
Professor, though, is kind of like a wet paper bag at the best of times.
This is true.
This is fair.
If you don't value your own health, then don't buy any.
Oof. I'm the one holding the money, but I can't make your decisions for you.
Would Jordan need any? Jordan?
He is a little
I'll
less
take literally anything you guys want to do.
physically
Of
fit than
course.
us right now.
I'll take. We'll get 2 potions.
We're only gonna have to fight the one time. Never
Hopefully.
again after this. Definitely never once more.
Oh, that's sarcasm.
Yes, it's sarcasm. Guys. The hell's money good for if the world's exploded? He screams out loud in a crowded shop. People look at
Jordan,
him.
what is
Look,
wrong?
I've tried. Jordan, I've tried, and he doesn't listen, so I'm not pushing it anymore.
It's not even
It's
about
not
just
just-
you. It's a fucking. Who cares about the price of anything?
What if something comes up that we desperately need to get somewhere and we don't have enough money for
I
it?
will take
Yeah.
it like some fucking lunch money.
Then I said we'll get 2 potions. You and Professor. Isilia said he was fine. Alenia's fine. I'm more than likely fine.
We
I
have
have a lot of
100
hit
days
points.
left. Not even. 99 days.
Yeah.
99 days.
Wrong.
98, I think.
98? Whatever. What do you
97.
mean wrong?
This is what was added to your timeline, not from the point you
Yeah.
got back, from the timeline.
No,
as
you
a
said
whole.
You
No.
said 99 days.
Let me relook at it, but it's probably not that.
I wrote down 99 last session.
Yeah,
We
we have
have
99
somewhere
days
between 1 and
total
99
after.
days.
Because I remember, because you said, oh, this is like fortuitous. It's 99 days from
You
that
are
current day.
right. Shut your whores. Shut your whore mouths. Let me read-
'Cause I also
Wow,
remember you
look,
saying
you
it
called me
was-
wrong and I was right because I
5,
wrote
10,
it
15,
down.
20, 25, 30, 45, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 70. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm mistaking the amount of time that you've gained. There was a potential chance that you were in the middle of the shit already.
Yeah.
So now you have 97 days, 98 days, whatever.
I think 2 is acceptable. For the 2 squishiest people.
Less than 100 days left to the end of the world, and you're acting like the church.
You're acting like this is
For
our
every
only
amount of
fight
money.
we have coming up.
No,
You are!
it's just your attitude in general every time this comes up.
Right, I'd rather spend all the money now and not have any for if we need literally anything else in the future. We have 100 days and what, like 7 planes to go to still? We only have this money because we robbed, in a sense, well, I got it out of the Royal Bank. If I didn't, we wouldn't have this at all.
Didn't we have much more?
No, we had to split it up, remember? We had to split it 50-50 with Hansel.
I fucking hate that man.
Mhm.
Well, I got nothing. We could head back and take our little vacation and wait for Crazy Lady to show up and do that thing. Because I have no other plans.
I do have 2 potions of invulnerability.
What do those do?
Any type of damage you get resistance to for 2,000 for 1 minute.
Jesus
A
Christ.
minute?
Yes. Do you often have battles that last longer than 1 minute?
a lot for one battle.
Yeah, what if you have to fight back to back?
Then
That's
you buy
2 battles. That's... I
God, I
think we'll
wish-
just take 2 of the radiant resistance for now.
1400 it is.
I also sent you another DM. I don't know if that matters, but it's something I forgot.
That's fine.
No, what actually?
Yes.
No, not you.
Oh,
Talking to my friends.
fine.
Rip.
You guys, whenever you leave, I'm gonna stay here for a little bit. And you can come back and get me if anything's happening. But I think I want to spend time here during our days off.
Okay.
It's understandable.
Could I get the Paragon
What do you
so I
mean?
could use it during the time off?
Yeah, take it out in the middle of the shop.
No, I just I
Why
could take
do
the
a grabby
bag.
hands then?
It's not.
I was
You
just
literally
doing.
went
I
like
was
this.
motioning.
Oh, that was sketchy.
It was the
Wait,
bag.
Paragon's
Wait,
not.
it's not in the bag.
Where is it then?
I
It's
mean,
in the
I had
Hartnell,
it at the
isn't
end
it?
of when we got back,
in the
so I
Hartnell,
assumed I
right?
had given it
in
back
the
to you. But if it's
Hartnell.
just on the Hartnell, that's fine. Then I
Oh.
Why
already
did
have it.
I have it?
I thought you were doing
Okay.
transactions in the middle of this damn magic shop with your
No.
grabby hands. Whew. You guys just want me to steal a bunch of shit?
No.
No, they
I'll
already
steal a
think I'm a
bunch of shit.
terrorist.
True.
I'll steal it all.
I mean,
I'll ruin it. Jordan looks at Alenia and goes, really? Now we can do crime.
Yeah.
I would just say the word.
just say the word. I'm gonna go back to Arlem's house. If you guys, if this is it, this is it. I'm gonna go eat some lemon cakes and think about life for a bit because I am tired of making decisions for all of you for like. Have a good time.
You too.
I'm taking a break.
I'll order us a pizza.
Okay. You're done. You obviously are invited. Come with me.
That's why I said I was ordering us pizza.
Yeah, exactly.
So, do you guys want to head back to Gygax in the Hartnell, or?
No, I was thinking I'd just walk.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you had
I
other
figured
stuff
that we
you
would
wanted
just
to
walk
do.
back.
I'm ready for this time off.
Oh yeah.
Caston just puts an arm on your shoulder and goes, we can't all be super geniuses.
Fuck it, I will just leave you guys here and you can walk. Agneer can walk through trees anyway. Just
Maybe I wanted to ride back with my friends.
We did travel through time without him.
Just because
That's
Elena
fair.
quit the group doesn't mean the rest of us are.
Just quit the group.
So you're gonna unlock the door?
okay, oh, no, I'll
It's
narrate
still
the whole
about
thing. I
midday.
walk up to the door and I pull the key out and I unlock it.
How do we know
and
what
I
you're
open
doing
the
if you don't say the things that you're doing?
Well, it
Roleplay!
was clear that we were going back to the Hartnell. I don't. What do you? And then I walk in.
I
left
genuinely,
foot, right
I
foot.
genuinely had no idea that's what you were doing.
There's no in between narrating every step and just saying I'm going to do the thing.
We're falling apart.
We're off the rails. We're not going back.
You lose a
Oh,
Lenya and it all goes to shit.
see?
That's why she said she needs a break.
She's fucking right. She's fucking right.
Gotta make every goddamn decision. Gotta decide where we're walking. Gotta decide where we're going. What doors are being opened.
I'm gonna set the
Oh, fuck.
destination back to Gygax.
Okay.
What were you laughing about?
Well, Darwin just goes, Bork! Like he wanted to be involved.
No, before that.
No, just. So. Jordan and Alenia spend time back in, back here. The rest of you go to Gygax. What do?
What is it like later? Or is it still about midday?
I mean, what time do you want it to be? It's pretty instant when you travel. So
The thing we talked about earlier,
yes, I'm
the
aware.
Violet Fields thing.
Okay.
I want to do that.
Well, who are you gonna get?
I don't.
you
I was gonna ask
use-
Professor if she could teleport us to
Okay.
Brown Cedar.
Ooh, no, not close
who-
enough. Not close enough.
Not close enough.
No.
Where would I have to go to?
The
I don't have a
actual-
map
the
in front of
actual
me,
place,
so-
it's very far away. Yeah, you'd have to be up. Yeah, it's probably a good 300 miles northeast.
Oh. Okay, well, I'll tell Professor where it is,
Mm-hmm.
roughly, and then ask her, what do you think the best way for, I guess, you to get us to this place would be?
Why is that so foreboding? The
Bang.
It's supposed to be organic meditations.
I assume teleport to Brown Cedar and then fly the Hartnell, but
I don't like that at all.
I think the Hartnell has to recharge on teleport anyway right
Yeah.
now.
we can do it another day, but just to get to that location.
It's been
I have
described
no
to
idea
you.
what location you're talking about.
It's
so
300 miles northwest of Brown Cedar Hold.
The necromancer thing?
No,
No.
that's Brown Cedar Hole is not where the necromancer's house is.
I mean, with the description, I can do it, but there's a
Winter
decent
light.
chance that will be off target or worse.
I'm trying to think. Well, if we teleport to Brown Cedar and just fly the Hartnell, that could work.
Okay.
Description. Yeah, it'd be description.
I get to, because of the upgrades to the Hartnell, do one thing above, but yeah.
Which is the same. It's viewed once.
Oh, yeah, you're right, it is.
I mean, yeah, if you just describe it and you don't show up at the right place, just teleport back. Right?
Yeah.
Is the idea the professor's gonna stay there?
No.
So
I
you-
had something I wanted to do anyway, so it wouldn't... the thing I texted you about the other day
So basically,
with the Paragon.
right? So basically, associated object. Snow. Yeah, Yep, it'd be description. You can describe it. You know it from memory. So, roll percentile dice and see what happens.
Oh. That's a mishap. That's
Oh.
25.
Oh no!
Okay, so the professor, I assume Kasdan,
Yeah.
Armadil, and Evelios? No. Definitely not
Agnes?
Agnir.
Stay
Definitely.
behind?
Yes.
Oh.
I got this. So, you find yourself if this plays. Come on. There it goes. Come on, let's do it. Come on. Really, bro? Really, brother? Roll20 has been shitty to me today.
I hear some
Hold on, it
chimes.
just started. Okay. You'll teleport. What you described was this place in the Violet Fields where there's a little lagoon, violet flowers all around, little waterfall, a nice place to spend some time with someone you love. You're definitely in a nice place. You can hear the rushing of water. Not purple fields, but purple carpet. And you look around, and you are standing inside a building. There are pictures, large paintings, frescoes, in beautiful golden frames of naturey scenes, of mountain valleys and countrysides. You're in a hallway. There's seating to the left and right. You look down the hallway and you see, coming out of the wall, there is in fact a waterfall that falls down into a sort of a fountain basin. Inside of it are statues of cherubic-like children with little wings shooting fake arrows at each other.
This is.
I'm guessing this isn't.
You hear a clatter, and behind you, as you all turn, there's an elvish woman in a beautiful outfit who is carrying a silver platter with tons of different goodies on it. And then you start hearing in
Professor?
Elvish her going, "Security! Security!
Professor?
We have..." And then
Wait, they say in Elvish.
a door open. No, it doesn't matter. Door opens, and there's a large Elvish man with a hair that's balding on the top. Comes around. What are you doing in here? Get out of my house! What are you? Criminals!
Okay, we're gonna.
Criminals!
We're just gonna get out. It was an
Oh, God.
accident.
You have.
I'm gonna get
you
back
have-
in the Hartnell.
You weren't in the Hartnell. You cast teleport, right?
I thought we weren't. I thought we were using the Hartnell for this.
Up to you.
Oh no! If we then well,
Didn't we already teleport? Is it multiple times?
You're trying to do it today.
we did
right?
already teleport multiple times, so we would have
Yeah,
had
so
to
we'd
use
have to use the
teleport.
spell.
Okay, I'll
Get-
try and
get a spell?
teleport us again
And then
to
you
the
hear-
same location that was described.
Arrows fly into the Hartnell as you teleport, trying to teleport to a new place. Okay, roll your shit.
Let's hopefully do this better this time. Better. That's a 57. So that's off target, but at least it's not a mishap. Ugh.
Whew.
You walk
was-
out.
Scary.
Yeah, there's arrows on the door, and you sort of, or I guess bolts. You look out, and the sun is low in the air, but still about an hour or two until sunset. And fields of violet flowers. You hear a faint sound of rushing water. Kind of look around the Hartnell to the back, and you see, there's just some rolling hills and stuff, and some spotty trees every once in a while. There's definitely a river nearby, a lagoon, and maybe a 200-foot tall sort of shelf that juts up out of the ground and continues to roll back with a waterfall. It's a good 3 or 4 football fields away. Is this it?
This is it, actually. Yes.
No one's shooting
Okay.
at us?
No one's shooting at us.
Are we supposed to pick you up tomorrow, or?
Yeah, if you could, that would be great.
Okay. Use the wristband if you need anything, or if you're in imminent danger with whatever
I will.
mysterious thing you're doing.
Taking a vacation.
Armadillo
For the
looks
night.
out, and I think we'll be okay. And she sort of has a picnic basket with some stuff in it. And... Thank you.
Of course.
Yes, thanks.
It's not the most reliable taxi service, but it is the fastest. Sort of steps out. You guys cast and get back in, head back home.
Get back in.
Cass is not fucking invited, and neither is Professor.
No, they're not getting in or out of anything.
They were getting the Hartnell. They just said they got in the Hartnell. They just said they used the
Yeah.
Hartnell and you can cast teleport through the Hartnell.
Oh, I thought that. Oh, so you just have to use the spell. I
Correct.
thought. that
Yeah.
you- Okay.
You've done that a million times. Just Professor doesn't want to waste spell slots sometimes. So. Alright, where do you want to head?
Fly over by the waterfall. Just a little farther away.
Fly over to the waterfall. There's a couple nice spots. There's one near the base of the waterfall. There's some near on the lagoon. There's one spot on the top of the waterfall you can make camp at.
Up top.
Okay. Yeah,
Kind of looking out over everything.
head up to the top and. All right, Mr. Adventurer. I guess you got to put a tent up.
Yeah. This should be okay.
I'll help. Yes, take the time to take the poles out, and it's like this nice white tent, very big, for you guys. She takes a carpet that she had rolled up in there and rolls it out and puts the picnic stuff on the carpet in front of the tent so you can be outside. Takes about 40 minutes.
Yeah. It's nice, isn't it? Just being away from everything.
Yeah.
Some nice peace and quiet.
Heard about the Violet Fields before, but never.
Figured it'd be a nice place to get away.
It's funny, people used to die in that field.
Oh,
It was, one of my studies was the Violet Fields, or the beauty that happens if you stop destroying the world with fighting.
well,
Orcs and humans and elves and stuff.
gladly get to experience the beauty instead of the dead.
Hmm. Yeah, sort of share some finger foodies, little drinkies. Sun slowly coming down. And the sky turns at the horizon almost as purple as the flowers.
Is there like a rock wall kind of by us so you like lean up against?
I mean, you can lean up against like the tent or
That's fair.
One of the trees near the top.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
just kind of sit there for a little bit and just take in the.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's peaceful and it smells nice, lavendery.
Just kind of put my arm around her and bring her a little bit closer.
She snuggles in. It's getting a little chilly. Kind of one of those nights before, you know, when you're camping or on the beach or something. It's before anyone sort of makes the fire that you're gonna hang out with for the rest of the night. But you got that sort of oof.
Kind of look down and just be like, I know that, you know, a lot of our life is kind of crazy and uncontrollable, and if I'm here all the time is kind of a shot in the dark. I never know when I'm gonna be home, but I know there's one thing that I would like to make certain, and that's every day that I come home, I get to come home to you. Not just as my girlfriend, but as my wife and my queen. So, would you like to be my queen? And I pull out the ring.
She starts crying. She puts on the ring and she just hugs you and just sobs.
Fuck.
And then that scene plays out. And to break the tension, there's passionate bird sex. Now, what did the professor want to do? So they're off doing that for the day. And if there's anything else you want to do, you can absolutely, obviously.
If Kazdan's still there, he can be here for this, but I wanted to use the Paragon to do the thing I texted you about the other day.
Okay, let me double check. Okay. So, from within the console room, you start tinkering away. Are you doing this in the workshop?
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody else wanted to do anything, right? Okay, good. Professor, you look at this machine. Finally back in your possession. It's the closest thing to a pet, but it's more than that. It's your home. sometimes the only thing you talk to for days on end. Or at least before Kasdan was around. Before these guys were around. It's symbiotic. You're alive because of each other. Well, you are. You hold the Paragon slightly cracked, not knowing if it can sustain much more spell usage. This perfect blue diamond is imperfect now. However, you hold it, you focus, and you have a little note on the console. And like a recipe, you read the instructions on how to do it. Take your fingers and you trace magical designs in the air. Like before, almost like an artist, you attach different pieces of weave to itself, almost making a lattice. And eventually you have almost a cage of magical energy hovering around the Paragon like a little Dyson sphere, harnessing the power left in the Paragon to focus this. You're nervous. You've lost friends. You've gained friends. You've missed friends for a really long time. This is different. Do you want to finish it?
Yes.
There's a bright flash as the Paragon vaporizes. Destroyed. And as this blue glitter suffuses the entire control panel, the entire room that you're standing in, it falls dead silent. Until you hear, strangely, almost with a familiarity, but not quite, a new voice. And from out of the center console, from the tower within it that powers the entire Hartnell, the heart of it, you hear, "Hello, darling." And that's where we're going to end tonight.
It's River Song. I know that's Sweetie. Fuck. I don't know my Doctor Who references. Leave me alone.
Fake fan.
Sweetie. It is not River Song. So,
She's alive.
Melody Pond.
we'll pick up next time. However, maybe on a different day. Do you guys want to do Wednesdays from now on? Does that work?
It's
Works for me.
better for me
Sure.
because I don't have to worry about going to bed early.
That's why I'm asking.
Also football.
Right. And Critical Role's on. We lost 40 viewers.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Traitor.
Fucking crit roll and being
Garbage.
But also,
better than us.
I just think
We
for
say
all of our
as we
schedules, Wednesday
get
works a
better
little
at
bit
it.
better.
I agree.
So we'll be back a day early. We'll be back at
So you only have to
Only
wait
6 days.
6 days instead of 7 days for the next
only
episode.
6 days.
Maybe we'll be fighting a fucking angel. Who knows?
I have no idea. So
Let's
we'll do that next time as now the Hartnell is sentient and sapient. Since it is not a humanoid form, it will have limited capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
However, you can definitely have it do stuff. It can now, for instance, fly around on its own.
Cool.
So, there you go. And you all live inside her.
Gross.
All right.
we have to live inside a sentient box.
Hell yeah. You guys have a wonderful night. We'll be back again Wednesday. Should be good. And all this taco pizza made me want some.
Now I do too.
But all the places I believe are closed.
No, aren't they open?
Pretty sure there's a bunch of places.
It's Thursday.
closed, Yeah.
Oh, you're true.
I don't think
You're
there's
true.
any.
True.
Right. You're right. I was trying to say true, and you're
I'm
right.
Definitely.
You're true.
You're true.
True-ish. Yeah, even Happy's is closed in a half an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. It's time for the meme drop. Go to the official
Where
Discordio.
they at?
I can't wait for all the Where's Cobby memes.
Where's all right. You guys have a good night. Also, all of the episodes should be uploaded by the time we do this again. So maybe not this one, but definitely the other ones. You missed everything? Boo!